This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories.
And welcome to my review of The Flash Season 9, Episode 9, titled It's My Party and I'll Die If I Want to. And this was easily the best episode this season. It served as just another amazing conclusion to Arrow, and I really wish that they actually did build up to this, because I think it would have made this just so much better. They really could have cut out those 3 episodes that took place before this, and easily could have had them setting up blood work for his return, and even just setting up stuff with the multiverse, stuff with Wally and more. But they just decided to waste time. And this episode specifically just makes the rest of the season look even worse because they were clearly capable of writing something that was truly amazing. And I loved like 99% of this episode. The one thing I didn't love is the Winchester and Allegra scene. But besides that, this episode was incredible and is honestly one of the best ones of The Flash. It gave us a moment that I was so disappointed they never gave us in Arrow, which is a final scene between Oliver and Diggle. And that was truly amazing. And also to have this final scene with Barry and Oliver just having a final conversation and just talking about everything. Yeah, some amazing references to Arrow and looking at everything, and it was honestly truly such an amazing episode. I really just couldn't believe how great of a job they did with it, and I'm wondering why they couldn't put this level of quality into the rest of the season, especially since the preview for next week's episode also looks amazing with Barry being stuck in the past before his parents' murder and having to interact with Eobard Thawne, and I'm guessing this is going to be setting up the final storyline of it. And the crazy thing is that I waited for the final 4 episodes, well, the fifth to last episode of The Flash, to reintroduce the multiverse. And honestly, I think that this episode, if they didn't want to build up to it, could have been earlier in the season. And they could have spent a few episodes exploring the new multiverse and discovering what it has and having a few cool cameos from other stuff. But honestly, it really just didn't work. And I was so disappointed with how they haven't taken this to its full potential, and they just wasted time on those previous episodes. But now looking at this, I am just incredibly amazed at what they did here. This episode is completely incredible, and it feels like you're sort of watching a different show than the one you were watching for the previous weeks. And even the last week, well, not last week's, but the last episode was not terrible. It was okay. This episode just blew everything out of the water for this entire season, and honestly, if I do rank this, I'm probably gonna rank everything up to the episode before this as season 9A, and the rest as season 9B, because it looks like this is really where it's gonna pick up and have the ultimate conclusion for the Flash. I am so glad that we got to see Barry not only in the spotlight, but also in the suit and teaming up with Oliver. It was all just so incredibly done, and truly, I loved it. I honestly really want to know what you think because, as I could clearly, well, you could clearly tell, I loved this episode, and It was basically just a giant pile of fan service, but it was really well done. I really enjoyed it, and I really want to know what you think. Please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next episode of Legends and Theories.
Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.